In today's video, I'll be drafting a basic bodice pattern for a 7-year-old girl. And this is the measurement I'll be using. Our shoulder to width is 11 inches. Our round chest circumference is 26 inches. Our waist circumference is 24 inches. Our shoulder to waist is 12 inches. Half of our armhole depth is 6 inches. Our neck depth is 2.5 inches. Our shoulder slope is 3/4 inches. And the neck width is 6 inches. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. Consider subscribing and do not forget to click the notification bell. So let's go straight to today's video. I'll be marking out the vertical measurement first. I will be starting with the armhole depth, which is 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches, the armhole depth. Now I'll be drafting the front and the back pattern together, after which I will separate them and then mark out the front neck and back neck and the armhole. But I will start by drafting the front and the back together. So this is 6 inches for my armhole depth. Then the shoulder to waist is 12 inches. Okay, I'll get more points so I can have a straight line. 6 inches and 12 inches. Okay, let me rule out the lines. Let me connect the points. So the next thing I'll be marking out is my shoulder width. Now my shoulder width is 11 inches. 11 inches, I'll divide by 2. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. So I'll mark out 5.5 from this point. This point is my center front right now. So I'll mark 5.5 inches as my shoulder width. I'll connect the 2 points with a straight line like this. So on this line, I'll mark my shoulder slope. My shoulder slope is 3/4, 3/4. So I'll mark my shoulder slope on this line, starting from this point here. This is my shoulder slope. Then I'll mark the next thing will be to mark my shoulder width, which is 6 inches. I'll divide by 2. If I divide by 2, I'll have 3 inches. So this is 3 here. Then I'll connect this point where my shoulder slope mark is. I'll connect it to this point where my neck width is to form my shoulder seam. So this line here is my shoulder seam. Then I'll impute my neck depth. My neck depth is 2.5. I'll impute my neck depth here. Then connect to form the neck, the round neck. So this is my round neck. I want it to be a perfectly round neck. That's why I did it like this. So the next thing will be to impute my circumference measurements, which is my chest circumference and my waist circumference. Now my chest is 26 inches. I'll be dividing by 4, and the reason is because I'm drafting half of the front and half of the back. So 26 divided by 4 is 6.5 inches. So I'll impute that right here on this line here, 6.5. Then for my waist, I'll be adding a dart of 3/4. That's 3/4 inches. So I'll divide by 2, which will give me 3/8 on either sides of the dart leg. Now I forgot to add the bust span. A bust span is 3 inches. 3 inches bust span. A bust span is 3 inches. The bust span is a measurement from one nipple to the other. It's actually 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I'll use my 3 inches here as my bust span. Then impute my dart. My dart is 3/4 divided by 2 is 3/8. I'll impute my dart measurement on either sides of this point here, 3/8 and 3/8, to get my dart. Then on the bust line, on this line now, I'll also impute my bust span rather. So I'll connect all the points to form my dart triangle. So this is the dart. Now the next thing will now be to impute my waist circumference. My waist circumference is 24 inches. 24 divided by 4 is 6 inches. Now remember that we already imputed our dart. Our dart is 3/4 plus 3/4. That's 6/3. So I'll just mark 6/3 on the waistline. I have it here. Then I'll connect my waistline to my bust. I'll connect this point on my waist to this point on my bust line to form the side length or the side seam. So this is my side length or my side seam. Then the next thing will be to get my armhole. And to get my armhole, I will divide this point to this point into 2. I'll divide this line into 2. Then get my front, across front and across back. Okay. So on this line, I will impute my across front and across back. Now for the front, I'll just remove 1/2 inch from this point here. From this point here, I'll remove 1/2 inch from it to get my front. So now this is my front across the front, and this is going to be the one for the back. So I'll just connect this one to my shoulder slope like this. Then connect to this point to form my front armhole like this. Then I'll also connect this point here, this point, to this point to form my back armhole. So this is my front armhole and this is my back armhole. Now this is my front neck. My back neck depth is going to be 3/4. You can use 1 or more than 1 depending on the style line that you have at the back neck. But I want it to be a basic neck, so I'm okay with 3/4 for a 7 years old. It's not bad. So I'll just connect to form my back neck. Okay, so this is our pattern. I will highlight the lines with my marker so that it can be more visible. I will highlight the lines with my marker so that it will be more visible. Okay, so these are the lines that we have. The next thing will be to cut out before I now separate the front pattern from the back. So I'll just cut out the back first before cutting out the front. Okay, let me trace out all the lines so that I can get it correctly. Okay, so this will be the front. Okay, let me cut out the back armhole. This is now my front pattern. This is the center front, and there's the side front. Then for the back, let me draw out all the lines that are more visible. This is the back. This is the center back. Center back. This is where you put your zip. If you want to fix a zip, it's on this part that you fix the zip. And this is the side back. Then one more thing, one last thing that I'll do is I'll take out ½ inch. From the waistline, I'll go up by ½ inch. Then connect to the side. Let's say connect to 1 inch before the side length. Now the reason why I'm doing this is so that the zip will sit properly. The zip will sit properly. There won't be any bulge or gaping whatsoever. If the child is not chubby or not on a big side, you don't need to do that. You can just leave your pattern the way it is. But I want my client is a little bit chubby, so I need a zip to sit properly. That's why I removed the ½ inch. So this is how to draft the basic bodice pattern for a 7-year-old girl child. Now this method can be used to draft for any age, whether 7, whether 10, whether 9. But I will advise that you take the measurements of the child, because for those children that are not so chubby, you don't even need a dart. You don't need a dart. I decided to fix a dart here because she's very chubby, so that I can have the kind of fitting that I want for the bodice. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.